it. Hello? I just need to bring my mic closer. I think this will do. Good morning, evening, afternoon, night, wherever you are. I hope you are having a wonderful, amazing, terrific day. This is the second time I get to see you. Might be the first time you're seeing me. This afternoon we did a Final Fantasy stream on my main YouTube channel and here on Twitch, and that was a lot of fun. But I got decently exhausted, and then later on I realized that I also have fever. I knew I was gonna get sick. It's nothing to worry about or anything like that. It's a very normal thing for me because like when it happens that I don't sleep for like I don't know, don't sleep properly for weeks on end. The first day that I get like 7 or 8 hours of sleep or whatever, my body just thinks that we now have permission to be sick, and it's very normal. So it's nothing to worry about. I'm not plagued or anything like that. It's just that I don't know how long I'll be able to stream today, and I'm just feeling very cozy. Honestly, I'm not in the mood to get stressed, which is probably bad considering that I'm currently doing the battle that I'm feeling a little bit stuck in. But that's okay. Today we're gonna do that. If you happen to be on Twitch, make sure to follow if you haven't yet, so you know where to come back. And if you're on YouTube, make sure to sub, like the video, share, and whatnot. It all helps the content. Should you want to help the content more, you'll notice that on Twitch I don't have my affiliate or partner or anything. I canceled everything so that I could stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So, should you want to support the content, you can do so through Stream Elements, tips, and Patreon. Alternatively, through merch and affiliate links, and all of that is in About Me. And the same goes for my VPlays channel, which is a channel where you are right now if you're on YouTube, as I am not monetized here on the channel yet. So, if you want to support the content, you can do so through these alternative methods. First of all, thank you to Square Enix for supporting the content and for providing me with the game key. I've been loving Triangle Strategy. It's very, very cozy. I take it way too seriously, but I don't want to, I wanted to challenge myself. I'm not playing on hard. I'm playing on normal, which I think is quite a bit enough. And I don't want to switch it to like an easier mode or anything like that. I think this is what I want to do, and this is what I will continue to do when it comes to content. We're playing on normal. I leveled myself up to level 18, which is the finally the recommended level for this battle. I did like a couple of, people call that mock battles or whatever. I don't know. I guess playing and losing, knowing that you're gonna lose. But at the same time, I was harboring some hope that I wouldn't lose, which is just kind of annoying. That I don't know. I had this idea of beating this battle pretty much straight away, and that didn't happen. So yesterday I was kind of a little bit bummed about it, but I'm enjoying the game nonetheless. And it's actually weird because even losing has me, I don't know, having a very decent amount of fun. And we're just going to continue right where we left off. You can find the full playthrough here on YouTube if you are here, and if you're not caught up with the story just yet.
Come quietly in
Uh,
your
I'm
way.
just gonna
Cease your assault at
I'm just gonna fast forward because this is the storyline that we already saw yesterday, and it takes a while to get through it. I want to edit my roster straight away because I realized that maybe this is not the best thing that I can do with my roster. I do want Serenoa, Frederica, and Anna. Gila is fine. Roland's okay. Erador. Who do we have? We have Yuet. Benedict I guess, is okay. I don't know. Quarantine. I feel like I should have him in the party because he can. I don't know. Maybe keep people out of the way. I do want to have him. I don't know why he's not in my party. He's level 14 though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do. Who else is recommended? Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Like we leveled Medina, and I feel like maybe I should have Medina instead of I don't know, going with double heroes. He's level. Hmm. Yeah, I don't want to have Julio, even though Julio's okay. I think I'd rather have Medina because of the items. And can I? How can I equip accessories? Okay, she has what? HP, fire resistance. I don't know about this. Hmm. I don't know. There's a knife. What kind of healer is this? Jens is not in the party. He is in the party. He's very important. I think I'll give him luck. They're not in my party. He has defense and strength. She has magic, and maybe I want to give her... Let's see, who else has items that they're not really using? Lightning? No, not really. Guarantees first action? No, not really. I'll just give her this. I'm not sure. Like, I don't think she can ever, like, get knocked back or anything like that. Movement. What is movement? Who do I want to start the battle off first? I don't know if that's even important. But if I could have something that will help him. She has a magic. She has magic defense. I'll give him this because he's also a little bit squishy. I want to make sure he also levels, but yeah, we'll see. He's also a little resistant to well, he's not that resistant to fire. And I think what I can do is I can help him a little bit. Do I have a fire amulet? Increases fire resistant. Yes. Okay. Who can we fix? Who can we actually fix? Does she have she doesn't have any special resistances. He has he's fine. Oh, is there like some sort of crackling happening? I can hear it through my headphones, but I'm not sure if this is something that's in the game. Scott Romara, hello and welcome back. How are you doing today? Okay, we're gonna go... Is there crackling? Are you sure? Huh? Oh, Q is how I move this. Let me see. Who is resistant to what? She's a little bit of she has a little bit of an ice amulet. Okay, I don't know why I gave them resistances that they shouldn't have had. I wasn't looking at this. I thought it was just kind of like a silly accessory for them to have. She's resistant to lightning, so she doesn't... Okay, that's fine, because we gave her the thing. Why am I hearing crackling on my side? I don't know. Okay, I think we're gonna be fine. I have some kudos. I have some kudos from last time, and let's try and spend them. Back encampment. Finally, we're leveled up, and I'm hoping that we're gonna be able to do something about this battle at least. Promote class. Can anyone get promoted? No, not really. We already did everything we could. I have like 96 kudos, which is not really enough for any of the quietuses, or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of these stories that we could have been reading, but we won't. Because we're just gonna go ahead, and I'm just gonna go and start the battle. I'm just going to not worry about this too much. Unit placement. Okay, I don't like this placement. What I'll do is I'll have him here. I'll have him there. Like this. And I think I need to put my healers over... over here. And then I'll have the people who need to be going downstairs at some point. I'll have them closer to the staircase, I suppose. And then it's just important for us to not... I don't know, to not overextend. Like yesterday, this was very bothersome. Like this, or like this? I don't want the healers being exposed. He can stand here if he wants to. It's not a bad idea. These should all be safe spots, I believe. Okay, let's have them like this. Let's begin. I'm not sure about this. Honestly, no. This particular battle has been upsetting, to say the least. And I'm hoping, like, not upsetting in a bad way. Like, it was it's a very good boss fight. It's a very good boss fight, but not. What's the focus? Raise your accuracy and luck. Then gain use of one more command. However, you can only move once. What does that mean? Why would I move twice?
Focus.
This is pretty much like, there's no difference in this. I can't really get like a...
To my last breath.
I'm not really getting like a critical hit or anything. I'm just going to choose and be careful. I think I've been overly extending with a lot of my units. Okay, he's gonna wall jump and then do what?
My turn.
Why does he get to do this? Like, some of them at some point they have to also go downstairs. I don't want to lose the advantage unless I have to. This guy's gonna be a good distraction. Rise up. What is this? Increase strength. Well, I can decrease that if I feel like it. Okay, these two going down and Anna going down is probably an okay idea. Like, I wonder at this point, I wonder if I will ever finish this boss fight. It's crazy how a game can make you feel like that when you're feeling like you don't really know what you're supposed to do with yourself. We just need to make sure, like, I want to make sure that they're not really climbing up. If I Voke, I can't really Voke. I can. If I Voke here, I think I should be fine. I just need to not get sandwiched. And if I can keep him healed,
I'll do my utmost.
it should be good enough. But she just has to, like, double items and that's that. I don't know, I don't want to heal them just yet. Is that weird? I'm gonna heal with the other healer, and I will just try to poison and not get too emotional about this. If that's making any sense whatsoever. I just want to rain chaos from above. Maybe that's the safest route. Sanctuary for both. Like, it's fine that we're spending 2 TPs because we'll only ever want to heal when we need to. She doesn't need to be attacking. And I think I made a mistake last time because I wasn't really making sure I understand their roles as individuals. What if I come here?
Flames, heed my call.
Where was I?
So if I have him here with Icy Breath, he's not doing much. With Wall of Ice? What if I just like, he's not very valuable. But if I just keep spamming like the spells that actually protect us, maybe that's a good idea. I don't know if, like, this is a new thing that I'm trying out. Because I didn't used to use him before.
My turn.
And I want to have them downstairs. To just, you know, be ready to maybe, I don't know, sandwich someone. Okay, so they're gonna be wasting a lot of time on doing this. So that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Me too. My turn.
Roland. I'm gonna be more patient. Roland doesn't need to move. No one here needs to move.
Tell me who to kill.
Do they?
Why so scared?
Bitch. Okay.
Forward.
That's not the worst thing. Was there anyone here who was targeted? Like, I don't wanna overextend. I think I'm just gonna have them there.
Just you wait.
Oh, he's gonna get sandwiched if we don't kill this guy. Oh, there we go. Never mind. If I can just have the ice blockage, they're going to be working on dealing with the ice blockage. So why don't I just help myself a little bit? If she's here, we'll see if there's no reason right now. To extensively extend. So not getting sandwiched is definitely a strategy. There's no one I could possibly... If I just keep him topped up, there's nothing that can ever happen to him.
I owe you.
But yes, this dude definitely did pitch us. And I think I'm just gonna move back.
Damn.
I didn't think that this was going to count as his back attack. Spark, I hate Spark. Oh wow, he targeted mine. The bow? Who's the bow even for? What if I don't use... What if I don't use this? What if I... Can I stand here and use the ranged pellet? Not really. I can. But is this truly what I'm supposed to do? He attacks, and then we have Hewitt. And like that side attacking. I think it's fine. He's coming downstairs a little bit. But I don't think I'm overly extending. Am I? So the game won't allow me to attack from here. Okay, let's try it like this. And then I'll have... I think I want to make another wall if I can. Is this a back attack? Is that what it would... Yeah, it is a back attack. No one's gonna come behind me to attack me. I'm just gonna turn myself like this. Scorch. Okay, Flame Shield, Blazing Chains. No. Even Scorch on its own would do enough. Because I'm also scorching Silvio.
Convictions of your
So I think that's what in the end I want to do.
our people are
We'll try. Maybe yesterday I was just tired. Today I only have fever to stop me.
I have nothing.
So I'm sorry for skipping over the dialogue. I heard this many times. Over and over.
Where was I?
So if I put the wall, like right here, Silvio can't climb. So I'm just gonna, honestly, I'm just gonna be spamming these walls. I don't care.
My research bears fruit.
your orders.
If I can come here, I can't really... I can't throw the poison at anyone.
You won't catch me.
I'm hesitant to just like put Anna downstairs. She doesn't need to heal anyone, and I'm just gonna be very careful about like how I'm moving them.
Prepare to die.
He's gonna be busy doing these, and how can he? Oh, okay, so that was his action. Basically, do that and move. Oh shit, that's annoying.
Defeat is not
That is
an
really
option.
annoying. Sarah Noah can do nothing really. I guess I'll just have them move in a little closer. Rise up. What is rise up?
We just have to keep fighting.
Okay. But he already had his turn. So
Is this it for me?
how do I become the most
Never
annoying for
underestimate
them?
Rosella. That did it.
Oh wow. Yeah, we need to heal that guy.
You've done it now.
For the greater good.
He is like right here. I'm gonna spend a large
Here you
HP recovery on him, even though he's not our own. He's a very good distraction. This
Here you
way,
go.
they're both
I owe you.
okay. Getting topped up. I'm gonna stay here.
I
We'll
shall
see
do
what we
I
can do. If I just cure her, because she doesn't have a job right now, I can come downstairs and be just a little closer to everyone. I want to move the archer upstairs. Oof, I don't like this. At least we did heal him, but eventually, like, he will fall. These casters are annoying. Let's see. Is there anyone who we've already hit? No, not really. This one has like 202 HP. These guys have 193, 91. Battle Mage is obnoxious.
I've been waiting for this. Time to die.
I think I need to stand in front of him. And then he can come upstairs. Do this as a
It's nothing
as an
personal.
archer should. Wait, he didn't die? I thought this guy was going to die. Oh, he did die. Never mind.
Silvio,
Yeah, the
Silvio.
reinforcements are annoying, but I think if we use the
Yes,
ice,
reinforcements. Let them come.
I fight
If
for
we use the
peace.
ice, we should be better off. Flame shield. What does she have? She only has one of these? I want to see if I can use... Maybe I use the Quietus on him. I wonder if I can actually do that. I mean...
Let me help.
Flame shield is not something I use very often. Maybe it's...
Now then, to work.
not good, but... Ice stone. These are not going to... So he suffers greatly from spells. Windstone. They're all doing the same. Fire a single enemy, sets the grounds ablaze. I don't know if fire damage is something that... Maybe I should have checked like what he's resistant to. I'm moving back stairs because we didn't have enough for ice. It's sad. She can't even throw poison at anyone. She's too far away. But I really don't want her on lower ground. I don't know. It feels like maybe I'm a little bit more organized than yesterday. I'm just gonna have her cover herself here. Not sure if it's a good idea. What's a flash do? Physical damage to any enemies. Physical enemies. Any enemies on the square. No, they're not positioned yet. I shouldn't rush in. At some point, I think Sir Nall will attack. Okay, so he got stopped. Oh no.
For the honor of House Wolford.
I don't know. I think it's time for them to start going downstairs. At least a damage dealer. Like Roland could kind of put them in a line and do something. See how they're perfectly aligned for Roland to actually attack? That'd be so nice. He has blindness. What can he really do? I wish he wouldn't go so far away because I'm trying to...
I'll be okay.
Who's in trouble? Well, she is in trouble.
This one's for me. Time to take flight.
Hmm. Blind.
Darkness engulfs you.
Maybe I shouldn't have hit the
we
same
begin?
guy. I'm pretty sure I could have done this better.
Your wounds are healed.
That's the stuff.
So that is kind of the next next big damage dealer. Oh, sword. I don't like this. I think he's gonna die. She has two of them.
Allow me. Sound strike.
Okay, I don't want to be targeted here. I think I want to do little bits and pieces of damage, but I don't really necessarily want them to attack me. This is kind of what I was
Do not
afraid of.
underestimate. At this rate,
She only has one.
Now then, to work.
I don't know, he's gonna be... This is going to be annoying. I wish the wall of ice was more effective. Like if I moved here... They're not turned the way I would like them to be turned. Like, they go like this. What if I just position a wall and then they start attacking it? Because they want to use that to go through.
I've been waiting for this.
I don't know if the old man is going to count as an assist attack. I don't think so.
I won't lose.
Roland, if I could have gotten them down there. I'm not sure.
I know who you are.
Heroes.
Now,
Calling
then,
him Maxwell.
allow me.
Edged arrow. Does this mean that I'm gonna get the help attack from Eredor? I doubt it. Arrow spray. No, I'm gonna try and do this. I don't like how close he is to him.
You'll be fun to kill. Why so
He's
scared?
pitching to Roland. That is
Defeat is not an option.
probably bad news, to be honest. Mach 5. Sweeping slash is an AoE. Is there a better place?
Death from above.
They're not positioned very well.
To lead.
It's not perfect. They can't perform a back attack, at least. But Roland is in a... okay. It's not in that much of a problem. He is in problem. Yes, he's having a lot of issues. At least these guys are spending like their attacks on the ice wall. I don't like how he died. I really needed him. But like I think it was a good overall a good idea to keep them alive as much as possible. Yo, I don't like this. I don't like how Frederica was just able to fall to a spark. Shouldn't have been possible.
Top it off.
Overall, it's pretty shitty. Like, how many attacks do they get? Oh my god.
Count on me.
Let's see.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I shall do what I can. Allow me.
Tides
They're
are
keeping
turning.
them topped up. Just pretty much the first time that we've ever had to use this. Anna, if she like gets discovered here, her next attack is Hewitt. So if I come here, she can't even take cover this turn. Can I take her here? Like throw poison at him? I doubt that's a good idea. I also have Hewitt attacking next turn. So if I come here, if I dagger him,
Victory is within reach. Suffer. The hunt is on.
it feels like I'm too far away to do this. I don't know.
You're open.
I understand the fight better than yesterday, but I don't think it's necessarily going better than yesterday. Like, I don't like these one-hitters.
This can't be. For victory.
They're just annoying as fuck. I come here. Wait, who's our next one? There's Roland. Double thrust can work.
My lance strikes true.
We win.
They ain't
I
bad.
really do not like this.
I'll split you in two.
Mind a potion.
What does he have? He only has one mana sword. I can't just let him die. He is valuable to us.
My research bears fruit. Defeat is not an option.
Okay, so if Cyrano attacks here, can I hawk dive here? I can. And I'm not sure if this is a masterful idea. Healing Roland feels like it should have been a little bit of a priority.
You won't beat me.
On the attack. Nope. I have a ranged pellet, which isn't doing much. So Roland is the only one in realistic trouble. I wish I was closer to literally anyone. I wish I had a way to heal him. Do I have? I think I have Quietus. I think I can restore. I think I can restore Roland. I think this was actually the correct thing to do.
Thank you.
Now or never. Allow me.
Bow of Serenity is doing not that much. He's the next one attacking. Maybe if I can stand here. I don't know who I've been wanting to target. That seems already pretty targeted. Okay, I'm fine. Here is okay.
Too obvious.
He misses Anna. That's wild.
Distracted,
Oh
are you?
god, he does a shit ton of damage. See, I worry for Roland now. I think he's gonna die. See, I don't like this. I don't like how quickly this can turn awful. Like, look at this. This is like one turn. Oh, just, you know, just awful things happening. I hate this fight,
For the
honestly.
greater good.
It's fun, but I also am really hating on it. I'm losing the track of what's important here.
This one's for me. I I'm here to help. My turn.
It's going a little bit better than yesterday, but not by much.
You won't escape.
Hello,
Not
Reed.
by much at all. I think he's actually done,
Too slow.
this guy.
Progress is better than weakness.
I suppose, but
Prepare to die.
was it his turn? Was it Rufus' turn? Does he skip it? Does he skip it? Yes, he skips it. So annoying. Who's in trouble? If I can stand here and cure Huette, it would be quite something, but I don't think I can. I don't think there's a field in which I can stand and reach her. Maybe here? No, not really. I apparently cannot heal her. There's no one to heal, which is... I'm going to guess that this is a good thing, but...
Go swift.
I'll give haste to Serenoa, but King's Gambit, hi and welcome back. I'm actually not streaming still, I'm streaming again. I do 2 streams a day on 2 different YouTube channels, but I'm gonna guess that you don't notice that because you're on Twitch and everything I stream just lands on Twitch per se. So yeah, not streaming again for sure. Do I have like a... if I do a fell swoop here? I feel like I should have been healing, but... Shadow Stitching to Shun. Feels like I shouldn't be dealing with Julio. Like this is one of those that Archibald I'm pretty sure can reach.
Hey, game.
Yeah, no, I definitely took a break. Definitely. I thought it was his turn. Like for some reason sometimes I have trouble
Not an
determining
option.
whose turn it is. I don't even understand how this happens to me. It's like I'm literally looking at it. And who's the next one? The next one should be him. I'm just trying to be useful. How big of a range is this? It's not too big. Off dive. Does this pay off? Can I somehow get behind him? Would this be a shared action from Anna? No. The sweeping slash? No, this wouldn't work. I think Hawk Dive is not necessarily the worst thing here.
You've lost your way. There were other. You dare.
And I'm not really sure what the convictions are. Can I not? Why can I not move? Oh, because he's got me cornered. Terrific. So I can just... I don't know.
A cold wind blows.
I can't go anywhere because he's there.
You won't beat me.
The tank can eventually go downstairs. he provokes. That's not doing any good to anyone. If he sprints, that's also not very good. He can, okay, well he can get rid of the bowman, which is useful because he has actually quite a strong attack. And I can move here to just be safe for the moment, but I'm not sure if that's... Who's my next one? Okay, so the healer will get her turn. Would this be considered a back attack? No, not really. That's okay.
Victory is mine.
I don't like losses.
You will not leave here with
TP
your
break.
lives.
TP break hurts because I also want to utilize it. Oh, not the Spark. Hate Spark. Oh, she wasn't. Okay, she wasn't silenced.
I'm a fool.
Disgusting. That is actually quite disgusting. So she has a what? She can't take cover. I don't really want to sacrifice her for something. Something like this. She just, I don't know, stands here and throws poison. Not sure. I'm not a very big fan, but she can also have the large pellet. I think she has another action, so.
I'll take this.
I'm not sure if I want to turn the back on these people.
Impossible.
Maybe I should have just healed more, you know?
I'll be okay.
Who's next? Yuet?
This one's for me.
I think she's safe from everyone for now.
Here I come.
So honestly, one by one, I think we've been handling them. She short bows him. Does she get a shared action from? Like I wanna get her closer to the healer.
Take that.
Maybe this is not as terrible as I
shall do
thought
what
it
I
might
can.
be. If she stands here, can she make a sanctuary right here for... Does it matter? Does the sanctuary actually matter here? Not really. I think she just wants to cure her. That's it. I didn't have to get her closer to the healer. That was a bit of a misplay.
My growth is plain to see.
For the time being, she's safer there. What's happening with this guy? Nothing in particular, apparently. Oh, I have an opportunity here.
Perish.
We're not really collecting the spoils, which can be annoying, but...
Are we not finished?
Oh my gosh, he is unokay. If I just take a large pellet, honestly, he's my lowest level person. If I stand like this, I don't know if Huli can attack me from upstairs. I doubt it. But he might try. Who's my next one? Magic defense, magic attack, strength.
Enjoy! I feel as light as a
Oh.
feather.
Who is he targeted by when he's here? Oh, pretty much everyone. I feel like I'm not really investing into attacking,
You will not leave here with your
which
lives.
I don't like.
Now then.
The bow hurts no one. If I'm here though, the bow hurts quite a bit. I'm not sure if this is. I can't see. I don't have visibility from here. See, I gave him the strength and everything, but now I can't target. That was smart. Maybe that's not his purpose at all. Here, he's only targeted by one of them. And that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. I'll just heal Sarnoa,
Thanks.
even though it feels like a freaking
My
waste
turn.
to do this. Who do I want to work on next? If I come here, I can't really throw poison at anyone. But from here, is it a back attack? No, I can't dagger, I can't poison, I can't do anything. How is she health-wise? Not very good. Okay, large
I'll
pellet
take
keeps
this.
her alive. Spark is so obnoxious. Now she has paralysis as well. How does he get to do this? See, these casters are
For the
so
greater good.
obnoxious. Medina luckily doesn't need to heal anyone in particular around here. I can't recover Anna from paralysis in any way, shape, or form right now. This stone is doing nothing. Do I just go downstairs with her? What do I do? Thunder, wind. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll continue this. Hopefully there's no time or anything. Been thinking about it. Ah, not good. What? Don't think so, because I do need to... Feels like I do need to move a little bit. Strength, magic attack, physical defense. Does he already have? Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure he's...
We'll get him yet.
I don't mind using items. Just gonna make sure he's okay. That's cool.
This battle is ours.
See this one? This one bothers me.
Try this. I shall do what I can.
Okay. How do I deal with this? If I go here and I put up a sanctuary, I'm healing both,
This
which is
way.
not the worst thing. Feels...
Thanks.
I don't want to say it feels
Where
useless,
shall we
but...
strike?
So Serenoa has like a strength buff and everything, but there's just nothing to do. Oh, I can hawk dive? What? No one told me this. Hawk dive will leave him at 0. It's not even a back attack, but I do want to get rid of him. I think that's either the... was that a battle mage or a caster? What was he? I don't even know.
Hey now.
This guy needs to heal so bad. Is there anything tempting to do? Not really, except for... I guess I want to take the large recovery and then move somewhere where it's more convenient. I don't want to move into their range. Here? It's only the 2 of them. This camera angle is a bit strange. I don't like that Anna is just paralyzed there. I feel like she's just gonna die if I don't do something about this. I mean, it's time for me to stop hiding. I'm just gonna give myself sprint.
To victory!
And then try to go downstairs because like my tank was just hanging out there hiding. I don't like how she's paralyzed. She's just like losing all the opportunities for attack. Can we attack him? This way he's on the ground. I'm not a fan of that. But is there another way to reach anyone? This is a... who is he? This is a healer. I don't think it's a good time for me to attack healers. But I also feel like I'm not doing anything.
We'll get him yet.
I don't know. I'm doing something wrong on the other side.
Yes, just like that.
Like, Anna's dead. That's a problem. Oh, Anna's
For the
not dead
greater
yet.
good.
Can I recover her? I stand there, if I use double items. I don't like missing
Here
her
you go.
attacks. I think I can recover her from paralysis, and I also think I can heal her. This is not a lot of healing. I think we kind of
you
missed
go.
our shot when it
Thank
comes
you.
to that. But at least she gets to attack again at some point. This is annoying.
Time to take flight.
Yud gets to do what? Exactly. Is there anyone who's actually super vulnerable? There's this little person there. Yeah, I'm missing out on hitting.
Defeat is not an option.
Here he'll get what is this monster? Delaying strike.
Wait your turn.
He's gonna get an attack from Anna as well.
Together. Let me heal your wounds.
And she can heal him.
Allow me.
I'm just trying to keep everyone together.
My thanks.
I'm trying to keep them somewhat alive. I don't think he has a chance to fully kill him thanks to this. Fierce Wind is not gonna... Okay, it's not gonna kill
Where
us.
was I?
What do we have? Frosty Feathers? I can't target this guy upstairs if I'm not here. But from here I can.
I do not
He's
miss.
a bowman, a very annoying one. I hope I don't miss. There we go. And then I'll go here. And then with Anna,
I must tread carefully.
I get to slumber, have a chance to put him to sleep. I doubt this will ever work. She has to... I wonder if I can like take cover with her here.
Over here. Yes. Very
For
good.
life. Into the shadows.
Like she's right in front of him. I doubt this is gonna work though. I thought it would. Oh, it didn't work because I was right in front of him. I thought that that might be a problem. Apparently, it is a problem. No, I shouldn't have moved her at all. That was a mistake. He's not poisoned or anything. He has on low HP, but we have a healer. Oh, he clashed into Anna. Amazing. What is wrong with me? Healing is annoying, but maybe we can still salvage this somehow. Glow of Serenity can mean shit. This would be ideal if only I could reach. It's like literally he's targetable, but I can't hit him because I don't see him. Is there anyone who I can heal instead? No, we don't need to heal. We have a healer's turn next turn. We better be doing something. Yeah, healers are gonna be annoying.
Whatever it takes.
She can do double items. Ranged. Can I somehow get her closer? So that when she does the ranged HP recovery, she captures both of these. I think this is the correct turn. So we're not really losing both of them. With Shadow Stitching, she should be dealing with the healer. Even though we're on the ground, they can always climb. Like, losing this will feel so bad.
You will not leave here with your lives.
He misses.
Defeat is not an option.
I wonder if I can delay his turn. Is this gonna work? I don't think it worked.
Shall we begin?
I think Anna's having a bit of a problem. Sarah Noah's at 223. She's at 206. Honestly, I think Anna, because Anna gets to attack twice. Regardless of the fact that we like Sarah Noah's attacks, I don't think it's very wise. Like, maybe they'll just have to try harder with killing her.
I'll be fine.
Trapped. I'm gonna have to stand here in front of him. Like, he's been good enough. Like, considering he's under level, I think he's been okay.
To further the arcane arts.
Like, how many of these assholes do we have to worry about? Is it time for him? Who else do we have to deal with? There's the healer. Not positioned very well. Oh, I missed with the poison? What? That's stupid. Does this kill someone? Anyone? Not really, and not yet. Eridor. I don't want to ram him.
You're open. Count on me.
Okay, if she does the range recovery,
Here you go.
I'm gonna be happy enough. But she also has another item to use. I think I wanna use it on
My
her.
thanks.
Like, so far everyone's topped up. I think we're actually holding ourselves together decently. Edge arrow. I don't like not being up, but I think I'm gonna have an assist attack for Anna.
Together.
He's supposed to be a little bit resistant to the physical... Oh. Oh.
Battle is ours.
To physical attacks. I don't think I can deal with him just yet. But who's dealing with the... Does it even matter? Like, who's dealing with the healer? Are we even dealing with the healer at this moment? I don't think we are. Not the healer. I think that's the damage dealer, but I don't think it matters that
Where shall we
much.
strike?
Cyrano doesn't get a good attack. There's nowhere for him to stand to utilize this. Hmm? No, I didn't say anything. Maybe delaying the turn for this guy is the best thing we can
I
do.
shall do what I can.
Cure wounds. Okay, who's in trouble? Yeah, why not? Why not save him for a little bit more? No, I did say stuff. I always say stuff.
Time to work.
I'm tempted to just dagger him to death. Because now he's pretty sandwiched here. And he's apparently I miss with the poison.
Time for some research.
He has like 1 mana or whatever it is. So he can't do much. He's healed, so I don't mind this. Okay. I think we got this. Finally, I'm admitting to myself that we've got this. Okay, there's gonna be a lore bit. Congratulations to me and to all of us. This is not going to turn into 2 hours of content. It was only an hour and a half. Yeah. Congratulations if I don't mess it up somehow.
Count on me.
I wish I could... At this point, I wish I could do damage. I don't want to spend any more items. I don't think it matters. Unless I just, like, somehow lose this. No spoils. Like, look at the amount of spoils we left behind. But I wasn't even sure we were gonna beat this, so... I'm not gated anymore. We get to see the story.
Wait, I beg you. Would you truly kill me, your ally,
Oh
just to
my
protect
God.
the Roselle?
Die, asshole.
The Roselle are a tainted people. Your efforts shall bear no
Oh,
fruit.
coffee.
How dare you insult
Thank you.
my people?
Cheers.
Ah!
I get to kill him twice.
How could you?
This was annoying. Like, to me, this was very hard. I don't know if you've played through this at any point, but this is very, very hard.
Employers this way. I'd best make myself scarce.
Can I invite him to join us? I do need a guy like that.
As if we'd let you get away. Word of this can't get out.
Now everyone's suddenly alive.
Too late. Silvio sent word of your betrayal eons ago. Expect High Zant's army on the morrow. They'll finish the job there.
Wait, what? We just let him walk? The guy who says what he's going to do a lot before he does it, right?
No time at all.
What is the point of this? I've been thinking about this battle for the whole
Lord
day.
Cyrano, I cannot thank you enough for coming
It
to
was
our
so
aid.
annoying. I wouldn't stop
Allow
talking
us
about
to
it.
show our gratitude with a feast.
And it was Lunet's day off, and like I think I ruined his day off a little bit because I kept talking about this battle and like how I'm gonna position them and what I'm gonna do, and he's like, I think like he hasn't told me to stop, but I think I think he thought so many times today.
I'm afraid we haven't the time for such levity.
So he's made
We
himself
must tend to the
scarce.
wounded, of course. But fight or flee, surely we have time enough to catch our breath and fill our stomachs. Let us not spurn their kindness.
The young lord's right. Steal that belly of yours.
I made it. I made it past this bullshit. I did not like this one. It wasn't as hard as I don't know.
What are you doing here, dear Roland?
Mm.
Jerome is a young man of formidable convictions.
Indeed. He took the fate of his people in his hands and fought for their freedom.
Oh, the Rosellan guy?
Just as you have done.
I did what any lord would do to protect the sovereignty
Did we
of
get
their
him to
land.
join us?
Nothing more. I will
That'd be
not
cool.
see the Roselle stripped of their humanity and treated as objects.
Hyzant's goddess has always seen them as such.
History has ever seen the strong rule the weak, but that does not mean it must always be so.
I do not mean to excuse it. Rather, I see now that this village and all of House Wolford suffers because of the royal family's impotence.
That's not...
I speak the truth, and you know it. Cordelia and the people of Glenbrook cry for aid as we speak. Yet here I sit, cowering behind a mask and a false name. Who dare call me a leader?
He's forgetting why we had to do it. Imagine we lost him. He's a good unit. Yes, please. So the game has 20 or 21 chapters depending on the ending. We're at chapter 12, so we're more than halfway through the game. But it's getting hard.
Serenoa, making a valiant stand in defense of the Rosellan village, slays Silvio Tellior.
I don't know, to me it's
Word of
challenging.
their disobedience reaches the Holy One, who sends an army to conquer the heretics. With the enemy only a day's march from their doorstep, House Wolford and the Roselle scramble to mount one last stand.
Oh, this is like the recap. I
is
was like,
of the
why are they
essence.
coming again? Wait, was that the recap? That was not the recap. I was like, oh my god. That was no recap.
So that's the size of it. House Wolford has gone to such great lengths for us.
It was our decision and ours alone. Your people brought nothing upon us.
Like, I hope that this means like we made such a commitment to these people. I hope this actually turns out to be a good investment, because we could have turned them into the to the kingdom.
It is as Serenoa says. We are happy to do all that we can to protect you.
Forgive me, Lady Frederica, but your mother
That's
was
something
Lady
in my
Orlea,
eye.
was she not? You came to our rescue just as she did. I cannot help but feel 'twas fated to be so.
You knew my mother?
Where did you hear of this, Jerome? I've told you not a whit about her.
I overheard whispers between my mother and father long ago. Why would the elders labor to keep such information secret?
Well, truth be told, we feared being persecuted anew.
That makes sense.
And so your greatest fears have come true. Pray, hide no longer, and tell Lady Frederica what you know.
I like that she gets to hear these things and discover more about her heritage.
You know the history of Hyzant's oppression of the Roselle, yes? Then you know of the Rosellan revolt that occurred 30 years ago. Your mother, Lady Orlea, led that uprising
Oh,
at the
wow.
source.
No shit.
She led us to freedom from Hyzant's rule. Here, to the Wolfort
No
Domain.
shit. Wow.
She was a woman of great courage. She even left a sizable gash upon the goddess's statue as we departed.
What? She's a
The
badass.
statue that stands tall in the source. I've never heard tell of this gash.
I reckon not. Hyzant would never admit to such a thing. But we, Roselle,
I wonder
know
why.
the truth.
I had no idea my mother was involved with the revolt, let alone led it.
And it was my father who gave them this land to settle.
Aww.
That he did. Lady Orlea, for her part, vowed to fight on, to liberate those who remained in Hyzant.
I love how Frederica and Serenoa actually found their way, I don't know, together after the kind of a shared history that their families had.
The rest of us, battered and bruised in the escape, parted ways with her and remained here to live out our days in peace.
And so she eventually found her way to Esfrost, where she was taken in. I thank you for sharing such a wonderful chapter of my mother's history.
I hear she rallied the people to her cause.
She's
with
a
these
hero.
words. The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
How much of this have you heard?
It's funny that he remembered it all.
I beg you, recite those words once more.
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
So there exists a key that gives the lie to the goddess's teachings. With that in hand, we can yet confront Hyzant.
What do they mean by key? Is this a metaphor or like an actual
Pray
object?
tell, good elder. What might it look like?
Wait, they're talking about a real key.
Alas, I fear I do not know.
A bit confused.
I know not to what they were referring, but my parents always said Lady Orlea left it in this village.
Then the key is here. Jerome, please. We would speak with your parents at once.
They're gone?
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Aww.
They both passed many moons ago.
Aww.
We must find this key, Lord Serenoa. I know it sounds like a fool's errand, but I feel we have no other choice.
So the lie goes like this: instead of the goddess only blessing the people of Hyzant, the goddess actually blesses everyone rather than no one, like I initially thought.
I agree. 'Tis a slight hope, but hope nonetheless. Let the search begin.
Is this gonna be exploration or? We know the key is in this village, though precisely what form it takes still eludes us. Oh, so it might not be a physical object. I need more information. If the key does indeed remain in the village, I will find it. I must. Yes, we do must. Okay, let's see. We can talk to people, but what if it's like the real key? I know we mean to search the village, but what were we searching for? I'm sorry. What's this? A mirror? An old, rusted one at that. I wanna turn the camera a bit. Okay, there we go. There's nothing here. See, this whole building is giving me PTSD now. Anything special? Well, there is a pelt in Jerome's abode that his parents were quite fond of. A pelt. Okay. What are you looking for, sir? Is it treasure? Why, yes, I'm on a treasure hunt. And you? Are you playing hide and seek? I'm looking for something that could help everyone in the village. I'm sorry we're causing such a commotion. I hear there's something incredible hidden in this village. Do you know anything about it? I'm gonna go with the third one. Because, like, we're talking to a child. It's a secret, but if you promise not to tell anyone. It's hidden in my desk drawer. I call it my secret sweets drawer, and I'm going to eat it all when nobody's looking. Oh my god. Is that so? Well, thank you for telling me. You have my word, I shan't tout another soul. So this was pretty pointless. Silver. Okay, so I'm seeing that we're gonna be able to upgrade many things. No, I didn't wanna do that. Can I go to this side? No. There are a number of objects within the village that could qualify as a key we're looking for. So how do I enter their houses? Anything special or unusual? Not that I've ever heard of. We just want to live our lives. One must be chased to the ends of the earth. You did this. This is all your fault. I feel your pain, but I only need to know if Lady Orla left anything behind. It may help us achieve peace. Not so. You're all confronting the results of a Rosellan uprising from 30 years ago. Oh wow. You'll never know how sorry I am that we could not protect you. I beg you, gather your things and go. What? Go where? All I know is that we'll never go back to the life we had before. I wish you luck in your search for trinkets. Pray do not lose hope. The road ahead is arduous, but we must remain strong. House Wolford will do all it can for you. You've taken all my venom, and still you show me kindness. Forgive me, truly, for I have misjudged you. I must think on what I can to prepare. Okay, so there are doors. This is... They talk about a pelt. Is there a crystal? That must not be it. My eye is scratchy. It's like there's something in it. It was weird. Oh, I didn't want to leave. Let's talk to this one. I know nothing of any key, and you'll find nothing of import in my home. We took such great pains to flee the source, yet our past continues to haunt us. Perhaps we were tainted after all. Yeah, this... He says after I've already looted his house. It's like I found everything that's valuable already. What was Mother trying to say? So no, we have to find a key. I'm trying. Jesus. Something special in the village. If what you seek is old, the elder may know of it. No, he didn't. I cling to the thought that Lady Arlea's last great hope for us lay in this very village. I wish it to be true from the bottom of my heart. Okay, there's like a little bit of a room here. Okay, so we stole some iron. I've never seen a pelt of this color before. Perhaps this is the one Jerome's parents took such a liking to. Perhaps this pelt is a key that will show us the way forward. Okay, so do I tell someone about this? And how do I do that? And why would a pink pelt be the key? Well, I mean, it is kind of like, let's say, Rosellan looking. If you're looking for something old, I seem to recall a rather old-looking mirror behind the elder's house. It was quite brilliant all those years ago, but I'm sure it has rusted over by now. So the mirror is here. Come on. It's an old rusty mirror. Ah, yes, that's the one. Pray wait a moment, I'll polish it for you. Oh. There, isn't it beautiful? My word, the designs on this mirror are exquisite. I had no idea the rust had such splendor. Perhaps this mirror is the key that will show us the way forward. Okay, so we found a pink pelt, we found a pink mirror. We stole some items. Whenever I look at my children, I'm reminded that we cannot bow to Hyzan's demands. Yeah, of course not. I think we did the right choice, choosing to not turn them in. Okay, Cato. There's something upstairs. We should seek out the one who knows the legend of the Roselle. That will be our best chance of finding the key. The legend? Are they talking about the Elder? Should I go and talk to him again? Elder. The Elder. He was in his house, wasn't he? I'm sure that there's a... I can't remember where the house is now. Where's the door? Where did he say you can't steal anything from me anymore? I think it was here. Maybe I should talk to him again. I know nothing of any key. Was this not the Elder? Like, we found two things. Is the legend soul has been forgotten, or is someone keeping something from us? They leave us no choice but to upend the village in our search. The Roselle have a long dark history of being oppressed, and I reckon they're not too happy about outsiders like us reminding them of it. Yeah, of course not, but... Mommy and Daddy are really upset. I'm scared. What? Is it because of us? I wanted to talk to the boy. Just one more time. Good luck looking for your treasure. Thank you. That's very comforting. I suppose the pink pouch Jerome's parents were fond of is rather special. Thanks. Very useful right now. Thank you. You're a good man and you brought me a modicum of calm. With your house behind us, we may yet weather this storm. No information in exchange for gratitude? Any special or unusual? Nothing that I've ever heard of. There are a number of objects which would qualify as the key. I wonder why the village elder would so vehemently deny the key's existence. I should almost like to search his home myself. Preferably while he's away, though I know he would not grant such a request from the likes of me. So I need to ask him to leave? We took such great pains to flee, yet our past continues to haunt us. I don't understand. How do I get him to leave? There's something that I must do to be able to search his house and to be able to... How do I get him to leave this place? I'll talk to everyone again. Do not hesitate to ask if he's keeping, if you need anything more. And it's like, I want to, but you're not really allowing me to. No, there's nothing here. We found at least one key. That is something. So they are mentioning the Elder, but I think I need to find a way to get him to get out of the house. I should like to search the Elder's home, but I know he'll never grant me permission. It pays me to ask you this, but might you be able to draw him out of house for a moment? Ordinarily, I wouldn't stand for deceiving an old man, but I agree that this may be the only chance we get. Oh, okay, so we just needed to ask a fellow Rosellan. Elder, forgive me, but may I speak with you outside for a moment? An audience outside with Lady Frederica? To what do I owe the honor, and what would you ask of me? Oh, it doesn't matter. How did he not see this? Oh, okay, so he was like standing on it. Amazing. A box hidden beneath the rug. It would seem the Elder did have something to hide. I wonder what this is. I think we found like the three things that we were looking for. So this is a stone of some sort. Perhaps the rock is the key that will show us the way forward. And that was the hardest one to get. Okay, so I'm gonna conclude the exploration.
Elder, for the sake of the Roselle, I've come to speak with you about the key.
Oh, I thought I was on autoplay.
Lord Serenoa, I am not one to speak in metaphor and code. I bid you tell me precisely what it is you seek.
A key. The pink pelt, the pink mirror, offered the pink rock. Honestly, I'm gonna offer the rock because this is something that he was standing on, so maybe he gets shocked into admitting.
Could this pink rock be the key?
Where did you find that?
So it is the key. What do you know of it?
Clearly I can deceive you no longer. I shall tell
What
you
kind of drama is unfolding here?
What is this strange pink rock?
A simple taste shall tell you all you need to know.
A taste? Is this salt?
My word, it tastes of salt. No, it is salt.
Truly, a rock of salt.
What?
Indeed, it is. And the story behind it is a long one.
Sorry.
This crystal before you was brought here
What?
by Lady Olea.
My mother brought this?
And you knew of this the whole time, Elder?
Like, is this a lot of
Yes,
salt or no?
But the seeds of conflict ought not to be left in the sun where they are apt to grow.
Why is it
That
pink?
was our decision.
Are there any other crystals like this?
There are. Lady Orlea spoke of a repository rife with salt, hidden somewhere in Norzelia.
And where might that somewhere be?
I don't get why it's pink.
Unfortunately, I do not know. And I fear the knowledge passed with Lady Orlea herself.
Do you know anything about this, Lady Frederica?
So,
anything at all?
what she did is she effectively took the treasure from Hyzand to try and balance the scales a little bit so that the other nations are not so dependent on it, and like, I don't know, and there's like some sort of balance. So it does indeed have pinkish color, I mean, in real life. I don't know about it. Like, I've only ever seen salt, like, when the sea salt dries in small amounts, and, like, the kitchen salt. So this is what salt would look like?
Did your mother ever mention these crystals to you before? It is imperative that you remember.
I apologize, but this is my first time hearing of them as well.
I want to believe that, because that's kind of
Calm
a useful
yourself,
information.
You're scaring the lass.
Calm myself. The very existence of this crystal changes the nature of our realm as we know it. If you have ever wondered why Hyzant oppresses the Roselle or confines them to the source,
Maybe there's just something poetic about, like, them being the Rosellan and the salt. Maybe there's somehow, because I see them as, I don't know, as the salt people in a way. So maybe, I don't know, maybe within the story those two are somehow connected.
this is your answer.
So they did it all to hide the existence of the repository and monopolize salt.
And not just that, anyone who finds that repository
They're a rich
could
man.
reign over all Norzelia.
How much of a repository
Would
is
really
it?
have so great an influence?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. It is one of Hyzant's fundamental beliefs, one that, due to their monopoly on both salt and the source, has appeared true all these years.
So if everyone indeed has the salt, that means that the goddess has granted everyone the blessing, which kind of kills their premise of both the city-state or empire, whatever they are, and their religion.
But no longer. With this crystal alone, we can prove their doctrine false.
So we want to destroy their faith.
Revealing their absolute teachings to be mere fabrications would shake Hyzant to its very core.
There may be hope for us yet.
That's a bit vile, isn't it?
A report, my lord. Hyzant's army is
Oh
on the
my
horizon.
god.
Lord Serenoa, if you would,
Ugh.
I
We've
should
only
like to be
just
the one
fought
to
them.
speak
Not
to.
here again. No.
Of course, Benedict. I leave the matter in your capable hands.
So what color is it? I would guess that most of these pictures are white, but next morning.
Lord
Oh, gosh.
Serenoa, how unfortunate it is for us to meet under such circumstances. But for disobeying the Holy One's order, I must strike you down.
Imagine having to fight all of these. That would be
For
disgusting.
that, Minister Exham, there is something we wish to show you.
Oh, so it is pinkish. Maybe that's why Rosellans are the way they are. Because they connected that. That's cute.
It's a mere fragment of something we have discovered in this village. It is a crystal made entirely of salt.
What madness is this you speak?
They're gonna... Like, all they're gonna do is basically they're gonna accuse Rosellan of stealing
This is
from
salt,
the...
indeed. But how is this possible?
From the Empire. Which, I don't know, maybe they will, maybe they will... I don't know, maybe they will, like, I don't know, take this the wrong way. Even the item symbol for stone salt is an FF14 is pink. Oh, really? Oh, I never paid attention to that.
It appears to have been passed down among the Roselle, and in a quantity large enough to rival the source.
So he confirmed that they stole it. That's great.
Unbelievable.
Perhaps so, but we have proof. Salt can be found in places other than the sacred grounds beneath the goddess's feet. I am certain the implications do not escape you.
What is it that you want?
An audience with the Holy One, and a guarantee of safety for us and everyone in this village.
It would be a waste to dispose of both the crystal and House Wolford here. Very well then. I shall secure you an audience with the Holy One. And you have my word, the village will be safe from harm.
Thank you, Minister.
Stand down. Let's go home. Look at that army, though.
I wish I could see the Holy One's face contorted so.
We owe
Oh, we
our
get to
lives
keep
to
it?
This. A crystal of salt. Or salt crystal, shall we call it?
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia.
Yeah, they spread because the Rosellans stole it, and they spread it across the realm.
The blessings of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
But, like, I'm guessing that if she didn't, if she stole it, and if, like, not just she, but, like, if they took it from the city-state, and if they took it to repository, does that mean that the salt will be from there? Or that it was taken there? What is a repository? A storage? So it doesn't mean that the salt was, like, created there. Yes, it was brought there. So basically, like, what they're trying to say is that if someone stole from the goddess, and if they had salt, but they're not worthy of having salt, that the goddess surely would have reacted, and that they wouldn't have been able to keep it. But this way, them keeping all these crystals for all these years, and the goddess not reacting to it, I guess that kind of, you know, defeats the purpose of their religion in a way.
Can you imagine if crystals like this were hidden beneath the surface of Norzelia?
I don't think he's reasonable as much as he wants to keep this premise, regardless of whether it's false or not, amongst their people, because he knows that their government would collapse if they knew.
I cannot imagine Hyzant being blind to their existence. Salt is the lifeblood of their nation.
Agreed. Which leads me to believe that they have relentlessly oppressed the Roselle to hide it.
You intend to negotiate with the Holy One, then?
Correct. This time, we shan't fail. Not with this salt crystal in our hands. Hyzant will swear its support to us.
If their teachings are truly false, could you not ask them to free the Roselle at the source?
Who's gonna work then?
This is a risk we cannot afford to take. Our first priority is rebuilding Wolford. Without it, we cannot even hope to protect our own Rosellan village. I do hope you understand.
I guess that's true.
I see.
But we could try.
I suppose you are right.
But we'd probably also fail.
What will you do once granted those privileges, Benedict?
What will I do?
I tire of being made to decide like this time and time again. Don't you, Serenoa?
No, I love voting.
Our choices grow ever harder, each time piercing me deeper.
It's time we decide what to do for ourselves. I wish to reclaim Glenbrook. With Hyzant beside us, we can defeat Aesfrost. So when we meet, I will ask the Holy State to go to war with us.
Does this mean that every one of them is going to have their separate wish? Like, what? That would be wild.
House Wolford protects the Roselle in defiance of the Holy One's orders. Hyzant sends an army to punish Wolford for their disobedience. Cornered though they may be, Serenoa and his comrades discover a crystal of salt. Hidden in the Roselle.
I love this narrator's voice.
Benedict leverages its very existence in negotiations with the opposing General Exum and succeeds. The crystal holds the power to change not only Hyzant, but the entire land of Norzelia. With it in hand, Serenoa goes to meet the Holy One.
I'm just struggling to believe how impactful this one crystal is. Like, I know that there's more, but we only have realistic proof of one of these crystals because that's the one that we found. We don't even know if the other ones exist. And it's just making me, I don't know, making me feel that maybe people are not going to believe that there's more, and they're not going to see this as a real consequence. I'll be right back. Stretch a little bit. Alright, I am back, and I don't think we have any side quests to do. This is pretty much it. Like, the map is so gorgeous, isn't it? So nice. Okay, Hierophant's Palace. Let's do this. I wonder what the combat is going to be like. I wonder if we ever get to fight in the, like where they collect the salt.
I did not expect you to show
We
us
granted you an
this.
audience. Okay.
A crystal made of salt. How very fascinating. It certainly does contradict the doctrine here in our blessed land. Or it would, were it real.
Wow, what?
Have you any proof that this was not created by magic or technology?
Why does it matter? Even if it was created by magic, the goddess surely would have reacted to anyone having some sort of salt crystal or whatever. So it would be even worse for them. Like, imagine if there was a technology to create salt or magic to create salt and not just, you know, salt existing in reservoirs. That would be so much worse because that means that that process can just be repeated.
Well, with all due respect, Master, I have a question for you in return. What do you think of Esfrost and Glenbrook's decree to stop trade with Hyzant?
I think it nothing more than a threat. Neither would last very long without our salt.
Gustadolf is no fool. Such an edict would not come without proper countermeasures in place. Countermeasures such as another source of salt, for example.
Maybe.
Having their own salt would make Hyzance redundant.
Oh my
at
god.
best, and your nation would soon find itself in dire straits without the salt tax's revenue.
I think I just realized something. It might be a theory. But hear me out. Do you remember that time when we were in that mine where we fought? And when we discovered something but didn't know what it was, and basically Esfrost attacked Glenbrook, operating under the premise that there's gonna be war and that they're gonna be okay with that. What if that was salt? What if they actually uncovered the big storage of salt in that mine, knowing that they're gonna be okay even if they go to war with Hyzant?
What is it you want from us?
Your full support.
Lend us your strength, and together we can defeat Esfrost, and Hyzant's ties to all nations will remain intact.
Yeah, it could be. It could easily be that.
Start a war. The kingdom of Glenbrook may be naught but a puppet now, but it was once your homeland. You understand?
That would make sense.
Yes?
We do.
Even so, my people do not wish for war. We must try to resolve this peacefully first.
Do you think Gustadolf can be reasoned with? Need I remind you that it was he who invaded Glenbrook? He is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Be that as it may, neither my people nor soldiers will accept it as a reason to go to war.
Then I shall give you one.
What?
For I am.
Oh god.
The second son of King Regna.
We didn't talk about this. We didn't talk
Roland
about
Glenbrook.
this. We didn't talk about it.
There is no mistaking that face.
At least they know him without the ring.
So the prince lives to slay his kingdom's invader. We could not ask for a better reason.
If you need a just cause to go to war, let it be me. We must stop Gustadolf.
It all makes sense.
What a good
now.
game.
O Holy One, have you heard? Pray, tell me what you would have us do.
Watch the Holy
shall
One
be done.
just being some dude sitting there behind the curtain, just making up, I don't know, answers, or nobody being there, any Idora actually being the, the supposed Holy One who just like decides what's gonna happen to the realm.
Wolfort, Prince Roland, heed the words of the Holy One. The holy state of Hyzant stands with you.
Okay.
The Holy One would see you defeat Esfrost and restore peace to Norzelia.
Oh, we defeated Avlora. She was a very tough one.
Our nation shall spare no effort in your fight against Gustadolf. From this day forth, we support Prince Roland as our commander, and Lord Serenoa as one of the Saintly Seven.
Me? A saint?
We are brethren now. We ride to war together.
A saint should and would and could be able to free those Rosellan people from the salt mine.
Well, would you look at that? We secured Hyzant's support, and you even got yourself named one of the Saintly Seven.
We also received a signed document stating the Roselle and Wolfward are left in our care.
Good going, lad.
Oh, it is Benedict and Roland to whom we owe this victory.
Everyone here has suffered so much on my behalf. My weakness and worthlessness have brought pain and misfortune to you all. And for that I must apologize.
You've got nothing to apologize for. I already told you. House Wolfort's the sword and shield of the crown.
I've decided that I must press forward, even if it means crawling forth on my hands and knees. I ask for your support as always. I know I will need it.
And you shall have it. I am with you every step of the way, my lord.
Is something the matter, Frederica?
No. My apologies for worrying you.
Now, to battle! We take back Glenbrook with our own hands!
Oh, is this what we're gonna do? Oh yeah, so what she did is she escaped when she realized that we double-crossed her, and then she had a fight with Maxwell, who also died. But they fought, and then she was like about to defeat him, and he was like on his knees pretty much, and then Maxwell pulled off like a crazy limit break and was like, hey, you haven't seen my, you know, martial prowess either, or whatever, and then he did like a massive amount of damage to her. It was like a cutscene, and well, not long after that Maxwell died as well, but he dealt with her. So we actually go and fight them? That's wild. I guess now we do have a reason and
Did you know about
a
this
way.
crystal exam?
No. Neither did I know of Prince Roland's survival. I thought he had perished.
Likewise. What did you make of the Holy One's decree?
Hyzant is a grand nation, but unfortunately not one blessed with a bountiful harvest of anything other than salt. Were we not able to trade, there is no doubt our nation would wither to naught. We've relied solely on salt for much too long, and that reality was made painfully clear to us.
Harsh words, but true nonetheless. Do you think we can triumph over Esfrost?
Mark my words, Minister Camso. There is no fight Exham Marshal cannot win.
The Holy One has ordered for us to deliver our Elfric to House Wolfort.
And here I thought your research results to be top secret. What a curious turn of events.
Perhaps the Hierophant determined it a good chance to test them in the field. They could easily sink an Esfrosti's ship or two.
I'd love to see that.
And yet I see not a trace of a smile on you.
I never wanted to build weapons for war.
Yet you don't think twice about toying with human life. How ironic.
How dare you?
Yeah, this girl is becoming annoying.
Have a wonderful day.
The audacity of Edor's dog.
Something awful is going to happen to that girl. Oh, he did die after that. He did. But he did as much damage as he possibly could.
Are you certain it's wise to return to Esfrost alone, Your Grace? You are needed here.
If Sikrus's missive is to be believed, I'm afraid matters are far too grave to be left
Oh,
to
he's not even gonna be here.
Svarog's deception is nearing its climax. His
She
ill-gotten
did deal with
profits are
him.
being
He
used
just
to build
wounded
a
her.
weapon of untold destructive power.
Because like what happened is like she did do a bunch of damage, but he did a lot of damage back to her. But then he fell off the bridge or whatever, and I don't know if you were there, like there was like his hat like swimming in the water, and Roland found his, well, not Roland actually, I don't know who it was, but someone brought the hat to Roland, and then Roland started like basically role playing as Maxwell because he wasn't allowed to tell anyone that he was a king because he would be a target. So what he did is he also like took off the ring that he had, and they put it on a corpse, and then they put the corpse into the water or whatever, and then they found the supposed king. So they brought it to the kingdom, and this whole time Gustadolf and everyone else thought that Roland died, including, I believe, Cordelia. I don't think she knows the truth yet.
Our anonymous source from the manufactory hinted at as much. Svarog is bold to have carried out his plan this far.
We mustn't forget the matter of the explosions sighted in the Wolford domain. We must make his precious death knell ours, and soon.
Death knell? What's that?
Let the adults speak, my dear.
Oh god.
If we're to be wed, then there should be trust between us. How long do you intend on treating me like a child?
Very well. Tell her, Thalos.
He's gonna hate this.
If you insist, brother. This weapon combines the powerful explosives developed by Dragan with Esfrost's mastery of steelcraft. Although yet to be tested, this cannon is said to have the power to breach even Hyzant's walls. The goddess's shield would buckle under a single blast.
But the shield is impregnable.
He just said that
I have heard nothing
it
of
wasn't.
this. Do you think so little of your general?
A general is to win me victory, as and when I command it.
Technically, that wasn't their first fight, it was their second encounter, because they met twice. For the first time, it was at the tournament when they fought, and she did a bunch of damage to Maxwell, and then Maxwell said that she was like a formidable opponent or whatever, and he did die after that fight. That was their second encounter. Like, she basically did some damage, but then he did a whole lot of damage. But she also, I don't remember who it was that basically ended him. I think it was her. I can't remember who was on the bridge, but he did fall down along with like his hat and everything, and she was injured. We defeated her, but she got to go.
Svarog's intent isn't to bring Hyzant to heel, however. He means to use the cannon against brother. But the fool was so blinded by ambition that
I think my explanation is a bit weird, because I'm not sure what the last thing is that you saw, and then I was trying to like bring things up from the past as well, because I wasn't sure which things you missed out on. Maybe it's just better if you're interested in that to like check out that footage, because because I don't know like which point you've witnessed and what you haven't, and maybe I'm talking about like the things that you haven't seen, so I don't remember.
Fool that he may be, he served his purpose well. The cannon could not have been made without his engineers and Dragan's research. He will die secure in the knowledge that his bloodline contributed to the glory of Esfrost. Sadly, he shall not live to see his work concluded. With it, we shall do what our forebears could not. The goddess's shield shall yield before Esfrost's might and ingenuity.
Oh, thank you.
If we can even approach the walls, brother, the trade embargo will ensure that Hyzant is especially wary of our actions.
On the contrary, their focus will turn inward. With naught else to leverage their influence with, they will take measures to see that none of their precious salt escapes their borders.
They have no idea what we're gonna do.
Gnashing of teeth, to be sure, but it will only be in an attempt to hide their inner turmoil. Erica, muster a force and march to the Hierophant's palace at once. Deliver to Hyzant my final demands.
As you wish, brother. I shall gather what news I can of the Saintly
What a
Seven's
drama.
machinations.
Thalos, You will remain in Glenbrook. Conduct yourself as if I had never left.
You hardly need ask, brother.
That is all. Now go.
I wonder how this is gonna work out with our plans. Because we're basically, from what I understood, we're marching towards them. And they're not aware of that.
Even his own flesh and blood are but tools to be used and then discarded when their purpose is served.
He has faith only in himself. Such has ever been his
Oh,
way.
this looks so hot. Yeah, I think I'll wait a bit. I like warm soup, but I get real hurt by hot soup. I'm going to guess that this is going to be either voting or combat. Okay.
Esfrost and Glenbrook remain strong after declaring a trade stop with Hyzant. Gustadolf sends Erica to Hyzant to deliver his ultimatum, and dispatches an army to Glenbrook to increase the pressure on the Holy State. Hyzant, under the banner of Prince Roland, sends Minister Serenoa Wolfort of the Saintly Seven to prepare for retaliation.
Oh, so we're not gonna go there. We're just gonna defend ourselves?
Softly but surely, Norzelia descends into war once more.
Oh, this is already chapter 13? I thought that there was gonna be like combat in
Those are the Archduke's wishes. I implore you not to forget that this is his final offer. Come to think of it, I heard that Wolfort was added to your...
Oh, I didn't understand your question. So let us know what happened to Laura after the fight in which she decided to betray Astros and side with Hyzant, which I think was also the fight that you lost. She escaped. She escaped from that one. Because we did, like, kill her, but then the Hyzant dude, the young one, who you said was reasonable, he appeared, and he said that while we were standing there getting distracted, basically he went and captured the Wolfort, the Wolfort castle, and then she used that opportunity to make her escape because she was like the only survivor or whatever, and said like, "Oh, I'll be back," and whatnot. And then that guy pretended to win over the Wolfort castle so that he could get an audience with us and talk to us about actually I'm not sure what we were talking about. It was basically teaming up and them saying that they're gonna leave the castle in our control, but that's not it. And then later on, we started getting like supplies from them and whatnot, which pretty much meant that they owned us, even though they relinquished the castle. But Avlora used that whole mess to just escape.
Where might he be?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. The dealings of the Saintly Seven are our business and ours alone.
How disappointing. I had hoped to congratulate him on his promotion.
That wretched woman. Those are hardly wishes.
Esfrost all but demands us open the source to restore our diplomatic relations.
The Duchy fears neither a lack of salt nor the goddess's shield. We can assume they have a plan in mind.
Then this was no more than a ploy to stall for time. We had best expedite House Wolfort.
Sorry, the story was too good not to tell it. She escaped. That's the point.
Minister Exham, send word to Minister Serenoa.
You wish to lend us Hyzant's new weapon?
Yes, it was a directive from the Holy One. The weapon is one Minister Lila developed in secret.
I compressed a vast quantity of magic into crystal form. We call this weapon Elfric.
What? What is that?
The blast crystals have yet to be
okay.
perfected, but they can decimate a castle wall easily enough. You saw what Minister Exham did to this fort, did you not?
So those purple flames were from your crystals. This Elfric you speak of.
We thank you for your
How
support.
are we only just learning about this now?
Be forewarned that their power makes them unwieldy in an average battle.
They are not meant to be used on people. Furthermore, we are only giving you a single blast crystal.
Regardless, I'm certain it will come in handy while recapturing Whiteholm Castle.
Its incomplete nature makes it regrettably tricky to use, but Milo should be able to take care of that for you.
Sorry about the little bangs.
Use them both wisely.
Hungry. I have a fever, and I really wanted to stream today. That's pretty rough.
A dancer by trade, but assistant to the saintly Seven on occasion. I shall serve
We finally get her
Mistress
name.
Serenoa until we reclaim the capital.
You sure you'll be okay?
You needn't worry. It isn't my first time flirting with danger.
Does she join the party?
Byzantine spy.
Very likely.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they actually said, but I remember them being very mean about it. About the loss. Like they always
The
are.
blast of the Elfric should help you catch the enemy unawares. Both my army and Minister Camcells will join in the attack. Can we entrust command to you, Minister Serenoa?
Most certainly. And the crystal will be key in our plan to reclaim Glenbrook.
Oh, there's more. Okay, this is in Central Esfros. We haven't been there in a while.
You have made a grave error in allowing thieves to raid the archives, Constable Sigris.
Forgive me. My guards gave chase as soon as they noticed intruders, but they'd already fled beyond our reach.
What did they take?
Luckily, they were unable to gain entry to where we keep our more sensitive texts.
That's not what he asked.
All they were able to make off with was a single book penned by the late Lady Orlea.
Orlea? She left behind a message of sorts?
She'd bid it be passed on to Lady Frederica when she came of age, but it seems those wishes were forgotten.
Thalos or Erica must have hidden it from her. They derived no greater pleasure than from tormenting her. Do we know what was written in this book?
No. Storage records indicate it was protected by some arcane seal.
Well, that's pretty serious. Like, they didn't really, they underestimated the shit out of this book because they said that, you know, they keep their sensitive texts in a different area. And I'm surprised that a book written by the leader of the Rosellan Rebellion in Hyzant was just kept out there in the open.
It must be of some significance. If she would go to such lengths to protect it from prying eyes. Perhaps something to do with the Rosellan liberation, for which she fought so fiercely. Or perhaps it is not but a mother complaining to her daughter of a duchy they both despise.
I shall send a party to hunt down the thieves at once.
No need. Such ruffians are unlikely to be in the employ of our foe. No doubt they were simply looking to loot us to fill their own purses. It is more important that we dispose of Svarog and finish the Nell with all haste. Dispatch your soldiers there.
Aye, Your Grace.
Tell your streets. Oh, I didn't read what it was about. Sometimes I forget to read that top part.
Benedict asked me to scout out Teleorn where the Esfrosti soldiers are stationed. But I hardly see any around. Why did he ask me to come here in the first place? I doubt it would matter in reclaiming the capital. But orders are orders. I should report back.
If something happens to this bird, I swear. A missive arrives at Whiteholm Castle informing Talos and the others of outcome of Erica's negotiations with Hyzant and how she failed.
Ah, tidings from Erica. She says Hyzant refused our final offer.
You seem surprised. There was no way Hyzant would agree to open the source.
I know that, but the negotiations were meant to buy us time. Yet it seems their soldiers are already on the move. Damn it all! This wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, so they know about it.
If you play with fire, you get burned. Now we have no recourse but to meet them in battle without the Archduke.
Yeah, he's never gonna make it in time.
So it has come to war then?
We just have to beat them at their own game. Their newest saint is heading the vanguard. You must be delighted that a former retainer to the crown is coming to visit, right, Cordelia?
Enough, Thalos. I won't allow such impudence toward the Queen.
Queen? This child is nothing more than a puppet.
Oh, they're underestimating her.
And I believe the impotent one here is you, Avlora. A general has no right telling the Prime Minister what to do.
I had no idea the Prime Minister's job was to torment the weak.
He is not weak.
Enough, General of Lore. I will answer the Prime Minister. As the Queen of Glenbrook, I shall protect my kingdom until my dying breath, no matter who may stand against me.
It appears your impudence is contagious, Avlora. Your charge knows not how powerless she is.
You have no clue.
Worry not, Your Majesty. I shall protect you.
I mean, Avlora, she's just. She's very neutral in a way. Like, I don't really hate her.
Because I am to wed the Archduke?
She's, I don't know, she has this real paladin spirit. I don't know, like, I don't think she's necessarily a bad person.
Because you are a warrior. One who does not give up, even if she must fight her battles alone. I was an orphan. I never knew my parents. I entered the army to make a place for myself.
Do you know who? Have you heard her voice? I don't know if you've been listening to the audio, or if anyone has who's watched Lucifer. Like, Avlora's voice, it really reminds me, like, maybe this is because I'm just rewatching Lucifer right now, but it reminds me of Maze's voice, like Mazikeen. It has a very similar note. I don't know, like, do you have anyone in chat who's seen Lucifer? Like, I knew that it reminded me of someone, and obviously it's not her, but at the same time, it really sounds like Maze.
So I know better than anyone the pain of having to do everything on your own.
Allow me to bare my heart to you as well, General of Lore. As the last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, I do not intend to let Gustudolf have his way.
You mean to strike down the Archduke?
But I lack the power to do so.
How would she?
Have you heard of the Royalists? They're aristocrats who were aid to my father.
I have. I also heard they secretly indulged in bribes and the like for personal gain. That man Patriot was cozying up to the Archduke not seconds after King Regna's beheading. Their kind knows no loyalty.
Right?
Indeed. But Gustudolf has not given any of them a position in his court, so they have fallen on hard times.
It's just a little bit. Like, there's like a little bit of
I
a
want to ask
reminiscence.
Patriot and the other royalists for their help.
Are you mad? No doubt they would wholeheartedly embrace you as their symbol, but only for their own purposes.
That's better than nothing.
I understand that. But their years in service to the crown have earned them great influence in politics. I must have their support if I'm to reclaim Glenbrook.
Cordelia is a lot smarter than what they thought. What I thought.
Is it possible for you to rein them in?
Not alone. But with you, General of Laura, I can. They lack military might. If you accompany me, I could sway them to my cause. Please, General, lend me your strength.
Are we gonna have a separate party to operate with here? That'd be fun.
As an Esfrosty general, I simply cannot turn a deaf ear to what you've told me. Did you not think I would tell the Archduke of your plans?
Of course I did. But I refuse to stand idly by as a mere decoration. So if it meant earning your trust...
Oh god. What if she just betrays her?
I was willing to show you that I wish to protect Glenbrook by any means necessary.
I thought she was not bad.
You took a gamble.
I had to. For it is not status or reward that moves you.
So you bet on my honor, and refusal would sully my name forever.
Does she care?
However, safeguarding the kingdom comes first. Fighting at your side will have to wait.
General of Laura!
A word of advice, Your Majesty. Both Hyzant and the Archduke are veterans of war. The fight will not be an easy one, and may rage on for many years.
Even so, I will not falter. I must do this. For my father and brothers.
An
I love this
admirable
soundtrack.
resolve. One which I will see fulfilled.
Aww.
I shall be your sword and shield, my queen.
This is actually so endearing.
Thank you, General of Laura.
Aww. I didn't expect this, to be honest. Okay, this is where we're gonna stop for today. I wish I could stream for a longer time, but I am getting a little bit tired. I have a fever, and that's normally what happens when I push myself too much and then get a little bit more sleep than what I'm supposed to, and then my body just gives up for like a day or two. So tonight I'm gonna go to bed a little early, but tomorrow I'll see you around the same weekend time. So that's gonna be like 3 p.m. Central European or 9 a.m. EST for my Final Fantasy stream here on Twitch and on Mom's Den, my main YouTube channel. So if you haven't subbed to that one and you like Final Fantasy 14 and all that good stuff, make sure to visit that one as well. And tomorrow night I'll be back here with Triangle Strategy at 9 p.m. Central European, which is 3 p.m. EST, and we're gonna continue. There's gonna be voting, and after that, I'm going to assume that there's gonna be combat. And yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out. I had a lot of fun today, but I am very, very tired. So yeah, this is where I'm going to leave you. I hope you have a great night. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow. And I hope I'll catch an early stream this time. I seem to always be a little late or too early. Honestly, yeah, just a little bit of an announcement. Now you've reminded me of it. I did make a template for my weekly schedules. I know that things have been a little hectic lately, and I was streaming here and there, but mostly it was because of the new patch coming out and because of a lot of IRL things happening. But on Sundays, I will be posting my pretty regular schedule that I'm going to try my best to, you know, to fulfill, so you'll know all the hours of the streams. These streams, the Triangle Strategy ones and overall on Vplays, they have been pretty consistent around 9 p.m. Central European, but my Final Fantasy streams this week have been all over the place. But starting from next week, there's gonna be a little bit more of a structure as I settle into the streaming schedule. So thank you for your patience,